When I first moved to LA, it was really important to me to get connected to the community. And one of the first places I found to volunteer was a downtown women's center. And I just have developed a real passion for that place. And so of all the volunteer work I do, that's where I put most of my energy. The first thing that I did there was I got involved in the Birthday Guild, and they call it, one of their main goals is to provide permanent housing for women, and they really try to build a sense of community where life goes on as it would in one's home. And so I got involved in the Birthday Guild, which once a month this fabulous group of women comes together, cooks dinner, and basically spends the evening, talking with the women that are there. And probably the reason I'm still so connected to the Downtown Women's Center is the first woman that I had a conversation with was somebody who was a faculty member at one of the four-year schools in the LA area. She was diagnosed later in life with bipolar. Her life just completely spiraled, and she ended up homeless. And it really struck me because that felt very close, and the center really had provided her with the support that she was about to move out and establish a life on her own. Could not have done that without the support of the Downtown Women's Center. My first real engagement in volunteering was when I was in high school. I went to sort of an unusual school in that it was sort of a community-based school. It was non-graded and put a real focus on community. And every weekend, it was a boarding school, we were expected to go into various communities close to where we lived and basically just look for opportunities to serve. And so we may spend a Saturday raking leaves for folks in a neighborhood or volunteering at a local school or a community center or a soup kitchen. But probably about every other weekend during that time, we went out and did something to give back to the area where we lived. And that's just something that has struck with me, both professionally and personally. I volunteer because I think it's important to give back, and I think it's important also not only to give back, but to really be involved and engaged in your community. Most of my life has been spent in student affairs work. This is my first foray on the academic side. And so wherever I've been, wherever I've worked, it's always been talking about citizenship and citizen leadership and what kind of a commitment one makes. And so that is just something that still is very much a part of I think what we bring to our lives every day, and I think it's something that anybody can do, any place, anytime.